Welcome back to another video, guys. This one I'm going to do on bonsai pots. Now I can certainly appreciate a good, expensive bonsai pot. But I also appreciate understanding, when they are needed, and when you can kind of make do with what's in the mid-tier, or something that's just even a little bit cheaper without having to go to either mica or plastic. This pot right here belonged to my dad, and I've absorbed some of his pots as well as my brother that he's collected over the years. And this is a beautiful pot right here. It's made more for like a cascade style type of bonsai. And all I'm doing is I'm just polishing it up, trying to get it nice and clean. But yeah, so let's talk about the different bonsai pots you can get for your trees. And I believe that it's going to take a really long time to get a nabari on a bonsai tree to something that you see from Japan that's been in the pot for like 40-50 years. And I believe in growing the tree to a certain size and then putting it into a pot. And if the tree isn't where it is in refinement or development, I don't think that you need to use a very expensive pot for it. So if you have a little $10 Juniper Nana Procumbens, there's no reason to put it into a $4,000 Ron Lang pot. You see what I'm saying? So in this video, I'm going to talk about the various bonsai pots that are out there, made from Japan, China, here in the US. There's some really good artists everywhere around the world, actually. And then go into how you can make really cheap bonsai pots for just dollars, literally. So check out this video. I hope you like it. I hope you find it informative, and please like and subscribe. So what's so special about tokoname pots? Tokoname literally means always smooth in Japanese. Tokoname City has a history and tradition for pottery making that extends over 900 years, especially flower pot and bonsai pots. Tokoname is the largest area to produce them in Japan. There are various bonsai pot makers in Tokoname, so just because it says it's a Tokoname pot, it doesn't mean they all have the same quality. Here are some of the Japanese stamps that can be found on certain Tokoname pots. So the Chinese have bunjing. Basically it means bonsai in Chinese, but their pots go much further back as far as antique pots go compared to the Japanese pots. And you can see here kind of the subtle difference. There's a lot of texture as far as some of the decorative features go for Chinese pots. Yixing is from China. Yixing is basically what Tokoname is to Japan. Yixing pots are actually not bad. I actually find some of the Yixing pots pretty attractive. If you ask Bill Valvanis, he'll actually tell you that he prefers Chinese pots over Japanese pots. Bonsai Empire is a great resource for a lot of things related to bonsai. They also have a list of a lot of the American bonsai pot makers listed on the website. Here's a few that I'm sharing in this video so you can see some of the quality and some of the names of these artists. So then for future reference, if you ever encountered some of these pots, you'll know that they are high quality pots. My two favorite artists from the American list has got to be Ron Lang and Sarah Rayner. Collecting bonsai pots is a natural progression to doing bonsai. Now, I'd love to own any pots made out of Tokoname, any of the American artists that I've listed here. Any antique Chinese pot would be just amazing to own. I mean, if you go into Bonsai Mirai, you can see how Ryan has listed some of the pots that he has, or ceramics that he has listed on the website. And this contemporary square pot is worth $4,000. However, not all of us have that kind of money laying around. So let's talk about cheap pots. There's one thing that all of these pots have in common. No, not the fact that they have no drainage holes. One more thing. They're all from Goodwill or the thrift store. These are actually just little Goodwill finds that are super cheap. They're under $5 each, and they're all very unique. Generally, the bonsai tree pots are fired twice. The first firing process is called the bisque firing. It takes place at approximately 800 and 900 degrees Celsius. Afterwards, a glaze can be applied. And then, second firing, the stoneware firing, must go up to 1200 to 1300 degrees Celsius in order to achieve quickly frost-resistant pots. Some tokoname pots are fired at the same temperatures as toilets or porcelain to make them completely impervious to water. I've already done some of these pots, but today I'm just going to do a few. So that way, you can get into collecting bonsai pots on the cheap. Really simple. I got a drill bit here made by Milwaukee. It's a 1-inch drill bit, and it's actually diamond dusted, and that way it can cut through ceramics. Something like this will cost anywhere from like 15 to 20 bucks. I think it's worth it because if you can make all these pots with this drill bit, then you're up ahead. The trick here is to get the bit started. Okay, as easy as that. We have our first hole drilled, and there's a little piece that came out of that. Nice and easy. Move on to the next one. Okay, so now that we have the hole drilled into the pot, you want to make it nice and dry. I use a little bit of Gorilla Glue and these little rubber feet things that I get off of, you can get off either Amazon or eBay. And all I'm trying to do is just, raise the pot off of a flat surface so that the drainage would be better. You do have little sticker backs, but it's not enough. And you want to make sure that it stays on there really well. We'll just put 4 around the corners. I know that this is not the prettiest looking thing, but this is doing bonsai pots on the cheap. So you have to make a little compromise here and there. A little dab of Gorilla Glue goes a long way. That's it. You just kind of let it set. Give it about half an hour or more. And now you've got yourself a brand new bonsai pot. I got this pot because it was a little interesting. There was a fish relief in here. Cheap. Easy, quick. Okay, I've got new pots here, and these are from a pot maker. His name is Bob Hunter. Pretty excited to open this package and then share this with you. Bob Hunter is an American pot maker. Very well packaged. Foam insulation is, oh my gosh, these are big too. 2 pots in here. Wow, look at that. These are nice. I like the glaze on this. It has kind of a brown, greenish, copper tinge. Very well done. got his signature here. These are little pine trees. Very cool. I really like this. Oh, nice. Look at that. Smaller. Got his signature right here. Very nice. Beautiful pots. Love them. I'm not trying to get folks to deviate from the standard pots that are out there. I just want to create another option where you can get into the hobby and not feel like you have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to be able to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Until the next time. Bye-bye.